Dear cherished one, allow me to be the gentle voice that whispers to you in times of doubt and the radiant light that guides you through the shadows. I am your guardian angel, sent to brighten your path in the darkness and to surround you with protective wings. I am here, as I have always been, to guide you along God's planned journey. Dear cherished one, your soulmate, who has searched for you for so long, is very close and wants to find you. Your deep love is calling you both closer, to be together. Pay attention to the end of this video, as this moment is crucial. Like this video, become a channel member, comment Amen, and subscribe to receive more divine messages. Don't forget to click Thanks below the video to strengthen our bond even further. Dear cherished one, as you sleep, the person destined to be your great love closes their eyes and makes the same wish, night after night. This person thinks of you constantly, longs for you, and now the universe is starting to answer. There's a deep and mysterious connection between you, and now everything is falling into place. The signs for your great love are changing. Before sleep, a persistent thought enters their mind like a silent prayer. It's an overwhelming urge to be with you, to look into your eyes, and feel that destiny has finally kept its promise. As your guardian, I can't ignore the strength of this call. It's so powerful that it breaks through all barriers, reaching me like a whisper of emotion. This person is ready to find you, ready to share everything that time and distance couldn't erase. Now it's your turn to get ready for this meeting. You have a special chance, something many wait their whole lives for. Don't let anything distract you from this moment. This love has always believed this day would come, and now it's closer than ever. The angels watching over you are making sure every step is guided, every moment carefully watched. Your soulmate's wish will be granted because it comes from a love that is at the heart of creation. You are meant to be together and nothing can change that. Dear cherished one, know that every action, every thought of your soulmate is focused on you. The immense love flowing from their heart is the force that drives them, changes them, and motivates them. The wishes sent to the universe were so strong that they echoed through the entire cosmos, and the answer was yes. Your soulmate's call isn't just a wish. It's a need that beats in every thought and feeling. Their love for you is so big and deep that it can no longer be held in mere words or small gestures. Your soulmate needs you, longs to fully experience this love, and to turn dreams and prayers into reality. This is the purpose that guides everything now. Dear cherished one, your soulmate's requests have been heard, and each one is being answered with the same strength with which it was sent. There's no doubt that what they feel for you is unique, forever, and unbreakable. This power, which goes beyond time and space, guarantees that your union is destined, for true love always finds a way. The whole universe shifted in response to the strength of this love. Every star, every breeze, every ray of sunlight carries the energy of your soulmate's wishes. There's nothing to fear, for what awaits you is bigger than any obstacle. This love is blessed, protected, and eternal. Dear cherished one, the longing your soulmate feels for you isn't temporary or ordinary. It's a power that fills every thought, emotion, and part of their being. This desire is an unstoppable flame, a fire that warms and lights the way, impossible to miss. The tenderness in your soulmate's heart when they think of you is like a gentle, constant flow, bringing peace while also making the longing stronger. It's a sweetness that overflows in every gesture and every thought dedicated to you, even in memories yet to be made. This tenderness proves that their love isn't just huge but also deep, a love that cares, protects, and wants the best for you. Dear cherished one, the vast love your soulmate feels is a force of nature, something that grows stronger with each day, each moment. This love breaks down walls and overcomes any challenge. It's a feeling that changes, renews, and gives meaning to everything. Now, this love is crying out to be fully lived. Your soulmate's deep desire for you has taken over everything around them, pulses with every heartbeat and flows into every thought. Your soulmate feels an insatiable hunger, a thirst that only you can satisfy. There's no ignoring this call. Every part of their being is yearning for you, for your look, your touch, your voice. Dear cherished one, The tenderness your soulmate feels when remembering you is so powerful that it makes time feel slower. This tenderness surrounds, reassures, and confirms that your love is true and cannot be broken. It's the strength that sustains your soulmate during moments of longing, bringing the certainty that something much greater is coming. It's like an invisible hug that crosses any distance, touching your heart directly. Your soulmate is saying goodbye, but this goodbye is different. I can feel the sadness in their heart, the pain that echoes in their soul as you read these words. Don't rush, dear cherished one. This isn't a time for fear, but for understanding. Sometimes you might feel a shadow of fear, thinking this goodbye means the end of the connection between you. But I want you to listen carefully. Your soulmate, the one who is meant to be with you, is stepping away from everything that kept them from fully experiencing their love for you. They are leaving behind all the voices that tried to question what God has blessed. This goodbye is an act of courage, but also one of pain. Your soulmate is cutting ties that have long bound them to fears, judgments, and outside opinions that can't understand the strength of your love. Now, they choose to follow the path written in the stars, the divine purpose that unites your lives. What was once resistance is now determination. It's not giving up, but surrendering. It's not the end, but the beginning of something amazing. A renewed strength rises in your soulmate's heart like a quiet but determined shout, declaring, "Nothing will separate us." Every negative influence around them is being pushed away firmly because this love deserves to grow in the purest light. Your soulmate has chosen to protect this love like a precious flame in a storm. Every negative energy, every doubt, every resentment is being banished. This is a final goodbye to everything that doesn't match the true nature of this love. What you share is greater than any shadow, and now more than ever, it's a light that can't be put out. Your soulmate's call is like a silent prayer, a whisper that travels across the universe to reach you. Every unspoken word, every tear shed alone, is a message of love and hope. Your soulmate knows you are meant to find each other, and at night, this feeling becomes even stronger. In every one of your soulmate's nighttime thoughts, there's a power that seems to make the sky itself listen, even without words. Hearts connect, sharing energy, love, and protection. This is a moment of vulnerability and strength, where your love becomes a burning desire and unshakable faith. The longing to connect is like a soft melody playing in the quiet of the night. Your soulmate understands that your love goes beyond the physical. It's possible to touch you in ways that go beyond just being present. There's a constant search, a silent movement of the heart, a strong will to feel your energy, remembering that despite the distance, you are one. Dear cherished one, right now your soulmate is trying to connect with you. At this very moment, they are calling to you with the full force of a love that can no longer be held back. Your soulmate is saying, "My love, I'm here today to tell you that right now, I'm choosing to bring my love closer to me. I will start to show the world who the person is that holds my heart. I can't hide what I feel any longer. I will begin with my family, my friends, and everyone will know who has been keeping me awake at night. I can't live with this love locked away inside me any longer. I know this is the time. I know I can't wait anymore. For so long, I was afraid of what others would think, and even what I myself might feel. But now, there's no more room for doubt, and fear can't keep me from you anymore. I promise myself that I will take this step, that I will let the world know you are the one I want to be with, and I will do it now. Of course, my heart is shaking. Of course, I feel butterflies, but that's just a reflection of how strong this love is, how much I'm putting into it. I know that true love is like this. It takes courage, it takes letting go, and I am ready. I'm ready to reveal who I am, to share my truth with the world. I know I can't hide any longer. I can't let this love stay in the shadows any longer. The life I want is with you, and now, dear angel, my mind is made up. I'll take the first step and show that this love is real, with no more doubt. My love, I feel it's time to make everything clear, to show the world what I've been holding in my heart. I don't want to hide what I feel anymore. I don't want to keep this love trapped inside me as if it needs to be suppressed. You are the reason my heart beats faster, the reason all my thoughts are full of hope and desire. I'll start with those closest to me, my family, my friends. Everyone will know that you hold the most important place in my life. I'm not afraid of judgments or other people's opinions anymore because my love for you is bigger than any obstacle. Every word I speak will affirm how much I want you by my side, how much I'm willing to fight for us. I spent so long hiding this feeling, afraid of what might happen. But now I see there's no more room for fear. Love is the most powerful force there is, and I want to use it to create something beautiful with you. I want the world to see what we share. I want them to understand that you are my choice, my destiny, the love of my life. There are times when I close my eyes and almost feel your touch, as if our souls are talking secretly. I feel like we are two hearts meant to beat as one, two parts of the same soul destined to be together. Nothing in the universe is more certain to me than this. You are my choice, my purpose, my home. I see you in my dreams, in the stars, in the little things of every day. Every smile of yours brightens the darkness inside me, and every thought of you makes me believe that love is the strongest force there is. You are proof that miracles are real, and that destiny guides us even when we don't understand the journey. Know that I am here, completely surrendered to this love. I want to spend my life with you, to be the reason you smile, and the support you need on your toughest days. I want to build something that lasts forever, something nothing and no one can destroy. I want to be the safe place where you feel loved and secure. You are my everything. I promise you I will fight for this love, that I will care for you with all the affection and devotion my heart can offer, because you deserve the best, and I want to be the person who gives that to you. I love you in a way that goes beyond time, space, and words, and I'll be here, waiting for the moment when we can experience all of this together, just as our souls have always longed for. I want you to know, my love, that what I feel for you is more than just desire. It's a deep tenderness, a need to surround you with care and protection. My greatest wish is to give you a love that is a haven where you can be completely yourself, without fears or walls. I want the world to stop when we're together, for time to slow down so we can enjoy every second as deeply as it deserves. In my thoughts, I picture us together, simple moments that would mean the world to me. I want to hold your hand as we walk, look into your eyes, and feel that in that moment, everything is perfect. I want to be the one who brings you joy on your happiest days and comforts you on your hardest, because true love stays. I want to give you more than love. I want to share kindness, patience, and affection. I want to be the one who listens to your stories, who faces your challenges with you. I want you to know you will never be alone, that there will always be someone ready to support you and remind you how special you are. I want to be the space where your soul feels free to be. My greatest wish is for you to feel loved in every little thing. I want to surprise you with acts of kindness, to show you that my heart is always thinking of you. From the gentle touch of my hand to the words I choose for you, every action will be done with care to show you how much you mean to me. Know that I'll be by your side through every stage of life. I'll be your strength when you feel weak, your joy when you need to smile, and your peace when the world feels chaotic. My commitment to you isn't just about being present, but about making your life brighter and more beautiful. When I think of the future, all I can see is us together, creating a story of love and companionship. I want to be the first to say good morning and the last to say good night. I want to hold you in my arms so you always know that in that moment, you are cherished and wanted. May my tenderness assure you that you've found a home in me. I want to win your heart every day, to remind you how grateful I am to have you by my side. I hope that with every look, every gesture, you feel that I choose you again and again, without hesitation. You are my heart in human form, my reason to be a better person. I want to care for you with the gentleness of someone who treasures something rare and precious. I want you to know that my love is full of respect and admiration, that you are the most precious gift life has given me, and I will do everything to make sure you know every day how loved you are. I find myself imagining our life together, filled with simple moments but full of meaning. I want you to know that in my heart, you will always be my priority. Whether it's through a loving gesture, a warm hug, or simply my constant presence. I want to be the one who completes your life in every way. I will be by your side, no matter what destiny has planned for us. In moments of joy and in times of trouble, my care and affection will be the solid ground you can always count on. I want you to know that I am here, ready to build a future together where love will be the guiding force in our journey. What I feel for you isn't temporary. It's a deep devotion, a sincere desire to see you happy. I want to be the reason you believe in the power of love, the one who brightens your days and makes you feel that anything is possible when we are together. My purpose is to make your life richer with every moment. I dream of the moment I can look into your eyes and say you are everything I've always been searching for. I want to show you that this love is real, that it grows stronger each day, in every single thing I do. I want you to feel deeply loved, in a way you may never have felt before. My greatest happiness will be seeing you smile. I want you to know that with you, I am complete, and together, we will create a story that will last through time. My love for you is immeasurable, and my devotion will be the foundation of everything we will become. You are, and always will be, my great love. When I think of us, I see a love built on everyday acts of affection and care. I want to show you that caring isn't just about words, but about actions that come straight from the heart. I want to be the one who notices the little things, who celebrates your victories, and who supports you through tough times. Every part of who you are deserves to be deeply loved, and that's what I promise you. I want to be more than just someone by your side. I want to be a safe place for your soul. I want to be the warmth that comforts you on hard days, and the joy that brightens the happy moments with me. I want you to feel free, cherished, and valued. My love for you makes me want to be better every day. I imagine our peaceful nights filled with endless talks about life and silences that say more than words ever could. I long to give you my time, my attention, and the best of myself. Know that to me, you are more than just love. You are the very essence of life. Everything about you makes me want to care for you, protect you, and make you feel special. I see a whole universe in you, and every little detail, from your smile to the things you might not even notice yourself, are treasures to me. I want to constantly remind you how unique and valuable you are. I want to be the one who makes you feel loved for who you are, without needing to change a thing. My promise to you is one of complete devotion, respect, and a love that grows stronger with each new day. I want to be with you through everything, big or small, knowing that with me, you will always have someone ready to fight for us, celebrate with you, and never let go of your hand. I want to love you in every way possible, with words full of warmth, looks full of meaning, and silences full of comfort. I want every day with you to be proof that true love exists and thrives in what we share, showing it in everything I do. I want you to feel like you are my choice, the reason my heart beats. You are my dream come true, my reality, my future. I want to build a life with you, making memories that will last forever. I hope our story is one of a love that never fades, one that only grows stronger over time. With you, everything seems possible. Every moment feels precious. I long to wake up next to you, feeling your soft breath as the world outside comes alive. I want to make you breakfast, watching the light in your eyes, knowing that even in the smallest things, there is deep meaning because we are together. I imagine our weekends slow and relaxed, where we can lose ourselves in conversation or simply enjoy the quiet, realizing that the best part of life is sharing every moment. I want to plan adventures with you, explore new places, or just enjoy a day at home, laughing about silly things, creating a world that's just ours. I look forward to all the times I'll look at you and wonder how I got so lucky. I want to hold you close on good days and bad, because I know my feelings for you don't depend on what's happening around us, but on the truth in my heart. Every moment with you will be a celebration of who we are. I want to be the one who makes you feel loved in every little way. I imagine surprising you with small acts of affection, like leaving a sweet note before you go or planning something special, just to see your smile light up my world. I want to be the one who makes sure you never forget how important you are and how deeply loved you are. I long to be the one who makes you feel safe and secure in every word and touch. I can imagine you feeling in every touch of mine that I will always be there to support you, protect you, and remind you how much you mean to me. I want to be the place where you find comfort, the shelter where your soul can rest, knowing you are loved and treasured with all the warmth my heart can give. I think about how I want to build a life with you, simple yet full of love. I want every moment we share, even the most ordinary ones, to be deeply meaningful. From the sound of your laughter to our silent exchanges, everything will be an expression of the love that grows between us each day. No matter what life throws our way, I believe we can face any challenge together. I dream of a future where our hands are always joined in harmony. I want our love to be an ongoing journey where each new chapter brings us closer, brings more companionship, and brings more joy. Every step I take with you will lead us deeper into our profound love, a love that transcends words and actions, a love that grows stronger every day. I want to be the person who makes you feel loved in every moment, with my whole being. I want you to know, without a doubt, that you are the reason my heart beats faster. Every word, every look, every touch will be a promise that I will always be by your side, loving you unconditionally, making you feel that you are my forever choice. With you, I want to build a world where love is what binds us together, where we can support each other's growth and change. Every day will be a chance to make you feel more special, more cherished, more loved, because you are, and always will be, the one I've chosen as my great love. I dream of days when, hand in hand, we'll face the world together. I want to be your unshakable foundation, the constant support you can always lean on through any trial. I'll stand with you, no matter what comes our way, knowing that our love will be the strength that keeps us grounded. And when we overcome challenges, we'll know that the sweetness of victory is even sweeter because we achieved it together. I imagine the nights we'll fall asleep in each other's arms, feeling our hearts beat in unison, creating a space where nothing else exists but the love between us. These quiet, intimate moments will perfectly reflect the connection we share every single day. You will always be my comfort, my safe haven, my love. I want to be the one who gives you the freedom to be yourself while also offering you security and comfort. I want to stand by your side, supporting your dreams and weaving my aspirations together with yours. I see a future where every choice we make is made in the name of our love, creating a life that is more beautiful than anything we could have imagined on our own. I see you looking into my eyes, telling me you feel the same way. I want our words to reflect the deep emotions that are already in our hearts, because I know we are meant to be. Every new day with you will be a chance to show how grateful I am for you. I see the simple things we'll share: a gentle touch, a stolen kiss, a look that speaks volumes. Every moment will be a chance to reconnect, to keep falling in love with each other over and over again. With you, love will be an ongoing journey of discovery and finding new ways to cherish each other. You are the best part of me, the reason I believe that love can change everything. I want to be the one who helps you grow, to become the best version of yourself, making you feel like life is more vibrant, more joyful, more complete because we are together. Every moment with you will remind me that you are, without a doubt, the love of my life. Know that I'm getting ready to embrace you with all that I am. I feel the universe drawing us together, something bigger uniting us, and soon, very soon, we'll meet and begin this beautiful love story. I am here, waiting for you with open arms and so much love to give. With all the love in the world, your soulmate. You've just heard everything your great love feels, wants, and will do. Your destiny is about to unfold, and it's important to stay alert and open to what's coming. The person meant for you, the great love of your life, has already made the biggest decision of their journey, and that choice is you. What's about to happen is more than just words. It's the deepest truth coming from the heart of the one who loves you. This person, who has faced fears, doubts, and challenges, is now making a decision that will change both of your lives forever. And that choice, dear protected one, is you. Now, more than ever, certainty has taken root in your great love's heart. Every experience, every step, every challenge overcome has led them to this point. Life, with its ups and downs, has set the stage for love to finally blossom in a pure and unshakable way. And in this moment, dear protected one, you are the reason for this change. Your great love no longer hesitates, for they know you are the missing piece, the one who, will complete this beautiful puzzle of life. There is a force connecting you both, stronger than any challenge you might face. The decision is made and it can't be undone. There's no more room for doubt or fear, because the love between you is a divine connection that transcends time and space. Because of this, the future will be rewritten, hand in hand, with your love as a strong and true foundation. This is the start of a new chapter, where promises will be kept and dreams will finally come true. Now, it's time to fully embrace this connection, to embrace the journey that destiny has laid out, knowing that love is the greatest force guiding every step. This is the moment destiny has prepared for you both, a special moment that can't be broken by anything. The decision is made, and now it's time to experience what love truly means, with all its intensity and sincerity. The person who has longed for this meeting, who deeply desires you, is ready to take the final step. The union you've both been waiting for has arrived, and now is the time to make it real. You can feel the energy around you, the power of the universe guiding you to this long-awaited moment. There are no more doubts or uncertainties. True love is now showing itself with undeniable strength, like the certainty that everything you've hoped for is about to come true. What once seemed far off, or just a dream, is now taking shape, ready to become reality. Now is the time to fully surrender to what is about to happen. There's no reason to hesitate or fear the future. Trust must be absolute, for the universe is conspiring for love to happen in the most complete and genuine way. You are about to witness the union with your soulmate, the person destined to complete your journey, and this is the time to welcome this gift with all your heart. Dear protected one, heaven has heard the longings of the soulmate waiting for you. Every silent prayer, every tear of longing, every burning wish has reached the angels watching over this love. Now, the universe is answering. The paths that once seemed blocked are opening, lit by the love you both share. What felt distant is now within reach, for there is no greater force than the energy of true love. The angels surround you, guiding every step, protecting every choice, making sure your meeting happens at the perfect, divine time. This is a time to let go, dear one. Let go and embrace the beauty and wonder of what's about to happen. Love doesn't demand perfection. It asks for the true offering of your heart. The love of your life has already made the most important decision: to be with you, to share your journey, and to build a life together. Divine forces are all around you, guiding every move, every thought, to make sure this meeting happens exactly as destiny intended. The love of your life is at your doorstep, ready to open a new chapter in your story, a story that will be written with the purest and deepest bond. Dear protected one, heaven is smiling upon you, as you are about to experience the true essence of love. What once seemed far away is now close. This is the beginning of something wonderful, and nothing will interrupt the journey destiny has planned for you both. Trust, live, love. Your love is on the horizon, and your union is near. Dear protected one, everything is being carefully arranged. Every detail, every moment is being crafted by the universe to ensure your love blossoms with all its strength. The barriers that once seemed impossible to overcome are falling away. Uncertainties are disappearing, and everything around you is aligning to bring about this meeting in the most beautiful way possible. The desires of your soulmate's heart have been heard, and the answer is clear: you were meant to be. No power or force can interfere with what has been divinely joined. Every decision you make, every move you make is being guided with the purpose of bringing you and your soulmate together, so that the love that has always been yours can finally come to life. Dear protected one, trust completely in what is unfolding. The universe is working for you, with angels tending to every detail to make sure this love reveals itself in a magnificent way. You are not alone on this journey. A higher power is guiding you and your soulmate. Even though the path may have been difficult, the destiny that awaits you will be more beautiful and profound than any dream. Your love is eternal, and now is the perfect time to embrace it with all its intensity. Keep your heart open, your faith strong and unwavering, for heaven has already declared this love sacred, and nothing can stop it from manifesting in a pure and powerful way. What is yours, dear protected one, is coming soon, and nothing can stop what destiny has planned. Allow yourself to see this love approaching. Imagine the meeting. Feel the joy and peace it will bring. Picture the moment when everything will fall into place, when love will take form, and you will realize that every wait, every step, every hope you held onto was worth it. And remember, I am always here, in every moment, in every silent prayer, protecting, guiding, and strengthening your heart. I will always be here, delivering divine messages and connecting with you. Consider making a generous contribution if you feel moved to support our efforts of spreading divine messages. Whether it's $5, $10, $20, or $50, your contribution enables us to continue sharing these profound messages of healing and hope with the world. Spreading the word is just the beginning of our mission. Hearts are being healed, hope is being renewed, and souls are being guided back to the light. Your support helps us realize our shared goal of making a positive impact. Your generosity, no matter how small, is what keeps our community thriving and bringing people together in love on this sacred journey. We are all interconnected, and we will rise as one. By uniting, we can conquer this. Let us wholeheartedly embrace the abundance that lies ahead. Amen. Dear beloved soul, I bring you a message from heaven, a revelation so important you can't ignore it. Right now, as you read these words, the universe has already started a chain of events that could change everything for you. You may not see it yet, but something amazing has happened. It involves your true soulmate, someone whose journey is deeply connected to yours. Last night, your soulmate experienced something completely new. A bond filled them with excitement, warmth, and love unlike any they've known. But here's the thing, what they saw as a perfect moment was just part of the story. There's something deeper, something divine, that has unfolded in ways you can't yet understand. You need to pay attention now. What I'm about to share is crucial. It has the power to change your life and love forever. Don't miss this chance. If you do, you might miss the key to the connection you've been longing for. Stay with me. Within this message lies the secret to everything you've ever wanted to know about your soulmate and the love you were meant for. But remember, you must listen to the very end. There's something even more extraordinary about to be revealed. Trust this moment. Trust what the angels are telling you. Know that everything you're about to discover is aligned with your highest purpose and your soul's journey. This message is for you, and you are important. Open your heart and keep listening. Your destiny is closer than you think. Your soulmate had a night unlike any other, a night that left them breathless. They were lost in the intensity of what they believed was an unforgettable experience. In their heart, they felt something magical, something rare. It was as if the universe itself had planned every detail, every moment, leading them to believe they had finally found what their soul had been searching for. There was something intoxicating about it. The warmth, the passion, the undeniable connection. Everything seemed aligned, as though fate had woven together a perfect night. They felt seen, understood, and cherished for the first time in a long time. They allowed themselves to completely surrender, to embrace the moment with every fiber of their being. As the night went on, emotions ran deep. The words they shared held meaning. Their touch was electric, and the other person's presence felt almost destined. It wasn't just about the physical connection, but something much deeper, something that stirred within them, awakening feelings they hadn't felt in ages. In that moment, they believed they were exactly where they were meant to be. And yet, beneath it all, something still felt incomplete. A whisper in their soul, a feeling they couldn't shake. No matter how perfect everything seemed, there was something missing, something they couldn't quite define. It was as if a part of them resisted fully surrendering, as if a quiet voice inside was trying to tell them something they weren't ready to hear. They dismissed it at first, telling themselves it was just their mind playing tricks. After all, everything about that night was so vivid, so intensely real. But as the hours passed, as the night deepened, the feeling grew stronger. A pull, an unseen force, something within them was resisting, as if their very soul understood a truth that their heart hadn't yet acknowledged. And that is when the intervention happened. Because while your soulmate thought they had spent the most amazing night in someone else's arms, the truth was much greater. Something the angels themselves had to step in and make sure they understood. But why? What was so important that the divine needed to intervene? You must listen carefully, because what happened next is the very reason you are receiving this message now. As the night ended and sleep came, something remarkable happened. Your soulmate, who went to bed believing their heart was fully invested in that night's experience, was suddenly transported to a realm beyond their understanding. In their dreams, something else happened, something that changed everything. And that is where you come in. Because as their mind rested, their soul awakened to a truth it could no longer deny. The love they thought they had found that night was only an illusion, a shadow of the greater truth. And in their dreams, it wasn't the person they had spent the evening with who lingered in their heart. It was you. Yes, while they thought they had shared a moment of intensity and passion with another, when their soul drifted into the dream world, it was your presence that took over everything. The warmth they felt, the love they longed for, the connection they desired. It wasn't with the one they had spent the night with. It was always with you. And this is where everything changes. Because when they woke up, the feelings they experienced were not for the person they had been with that evening. No matter how strong the connection may have seemed, no matter how much they had convinced themselves it was real, the moment they opened their eyes, only one face remained in their heart: yours. This is the truth they are beginning to realize. The revelation the angels made sure they could not ignore. What they thought was love was just a temporary moment, a fleeting illusion. Because real love, true, spirit-deep connection, isn't something you can find just anywhere. It's something eternal, something divine, and it has always led back to you. But the question remains, now that the truth has been revealed, what happens next? Because your soulmate may have woken up feeling your presence. They may have realized something deep within their heart, but that doesn't mean they are ready to embrace it. Their soul knows the truth, but does their mind understand what has happened? Or are they still trying to convince themselves that what they thought was real was more than just a moment in time? There is still more you need to understand. This is only the beginning of what the angels have to reveal. What comes next is far more important than anything that has happened so far. And if you think the realization your soulmate had this morning is powerful, you have no idea what is about to unfold. Because there is one element that will make all the difference. One thing that will decide whether they follow the truth their soul is revealing, or if they allow themselves to remain trapped in an illusion. And this is something the angels need you to hear now, because your role in this isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning. So stay with me. In the next part of this message, I will explain exactly what the angels want you to know about what happens next. And trust me when I say this, you cannot afford to miss it. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel. And if you feel this message resonates with your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue to deliver messages filled with love and hope like this one. Now let's continue with what is most important. Your soulmate went to sleep believing they had found something unforgettable, something rare, something that would mark their soul forever. They were sure that the connection they felt that night was meant to be something deep and true. And yet, the moment their mind drifted into sleep, something powerful happened, something far beyond their control. The angels intervened, because what your soulmate thought was real was only a small part of the truth. The universe had allowed them to experience that night, but not for the reasons they believed. It was never meant to be a confirmation of love or a moment to cherish forever. Instead, it was meant to reveal a bigger reality, one that their heart had been fighting against for too long. As they closed their eyes, the angels whispered to their soul. They guided them beyond the illusions of the material world and into a space where only truth exists. And in that realm, where the distractions of the mind lessen, the soul speaks louder than anything else. Everything became clear. Your soulmate didn't dream about the night they had just experienced. They didn't relive the passion, the words, the presence of the person they thought was meant for them. No, the moment they entered the dream world, they were no longer with that person. They were with you. It was your face they saw, your voice they heard, your touch they felt. The warmth, the connection, the energy that filled them, it was all because of you. And for the first time, without the noise of the world clouding their mind, without the distractions of logic trying to convince them otherwise, they finally saw the truth. The love they had been searching for had never been with anyone else. It had always been you. The realization was overwhelming. It shook them to their core, because suddenly, the emotions they had felt throughout the night, the passion, the excitement, the feeling of being swept away, were now completely redirected. The intensity of what they thought had been real was now all about you, and there was no escaping it. The dream wasn't just a fleeting vision. It wasn't a random creation of the subconscious. It was a direct intervention from heaven, a moment of clarity that couldn't be ignored, because in that dream, they experienced something they had never felt before, a sense of home. Everything fell into place in a way it never had before. The missing piece they had been searching for, the longing they had tried to satisfy, the restlessness they had carried within them for so long. It all vanished in that moment, because in their dream, they were finally where they belonged, with you. But here is where things get even more important, because when they woke up, reality hit them like a tidal wave. They were no longer in the dream. They were no longer in the place where everything made perfect sense. Instead, they found themselves back in their own world, in their own bed, surrounded by the same reality they had fallen asleep in. And yet, everything felt different now. Confusion struck first. They remembered the night they had just experienced, the laughter, the connection, the feeling that had surrounded them. But why then was that not the first thought their heart turned to upon waking? Why was it that, instead of feeling warmth for the person they had spent the night with, their entire being craved you? The feelings were still there, but now they were misdirected. What they had thought was meant for another was now undeniably connected to you. It wasn't the person from that night who filled their heart upon waking. It was you. And this is where the real struggle begins. Because while their soul acknowledges the truth, their mind is struggling to understand. They are caught between what they think is real and what their heart is screaming at them to see. And the angels are watching, because now, more than ever, your soulmate stands at a crossroads. Will they listen to what their soul is telling them? Will they accept the truth that was given to them in their dreams? Or will they fight against it, trying to convince themselves that what they experienced that night was still what they desired? This is the moment where everything hangs in the balance. Because the dream wasn't just a dream. It was a message, a divine revelation. And now your soulmate must make a choice. But what will they decide? And more importantly, what does this mean for you? Because while your soulmate is navigating this crossroads, there's something you need to understand. Your role in this is not passive. You are not just an observer waiting to see what happens. The angels are guiding them, yes, but they are also guiding you, because there is something that must happen now. Something that can completely change everything. And in the next part of this message, I will reveal exactly what that is. You must not miss it, because if you do, you may never discover the truth that heaven has been waiting to reveal. This is your moment. This is your calling. And what happens next could change the course of your love forever. The night has ended. The moment that seemed so important, so intense, has faded. Your soulmate has fallen asleep, believing they just experienced something meaningful, something unforgettable. But the truth, the real truth, is only just beginning to emerge. Because while their body rested, their soul awakened to something far greater than they could have ever imagined. The moment they fell asleep, the angels intervened once more. They guided their spirit beyond the limits of time and space, beyond illusion, beyond what their mind thought was real. And as their consciousness drifted into the dream world, something extraordinary happened. The person they had been with that night vanished, as if they had never existed. And in their place, there you stood. Your soulmate found themselves in a place so familiar, so filled with warmth and love, that it felt like home. A place where they were no longer searching for something, because for the first time they already had it. They recognized you not as a fleeting thought, not as a vague memory, but as the only truth that mattered. You were there before them, as vivid and real as if they could reach out and touch you. And in that moment, something deep within them acknowledged you. It wasn't just a dream. It was a memory their soul had always kept, knowing that had been hidden beneath the noise of the world, beneath the distractions of life, beneath the choices they had made to avoid what they had always known. Because you are not just someone they met in this lifetime. You are the one their soul has always recognized. And in that dream, they experienced feelings they had never felt before, not even during the passionate moments of the night they had just lived. They felt peace. They felt whole. They felt home. The way you looked at them, the way your energy surrounded them like the softest embrace, the way your presence gave them something so powerful, so undeniable, that they could no longer run from it. This was love, not temporary attraction, not a fleeting moment of passion that fades with time, but a love so timeless, so pure, that no force in the universe could break it. And then, something even more remarkable happened. They said your name. They didn't just see you. They didn't just feel you. They called for you, as if their soul had finally awakened from a long sleep and could no longer keep this truth hidden. And as they reached for you, as their heart swelled with the certainty of what had always existed, they woke up. The dream had faded, but the feeling remained. And this is where everything changes. Because when their eyes opened, they weren't thinking about the night before. They weren't feeling the same excitement, the same rush that had carried them through those moments of passion. They were thinking about you, and this revelation washed over them like a wave, hitting them with a force so powerful they couldn't ignore it. Why, after everything, were you the one still on their mind? Why was it your face, your energy, your presence that filled their heart? Why did the dream feel more real than the night they had just experienced? The answer was obvious, but they weren't ready to accept it. Not yet. Because if they did, if they truly allowed themselves to see what had just happened, it would mean that everything they had believed before was a lie. And that is a scary reality to face. Because if their soul has been yours all along, if the love they've been searching for has always been you, then what does that mean for the life they've lived? What does it mean for the choices they've made? What does it mean for the person they were with that evening? The feelings they thought were real, the connection they thought was special? Now they are on the edge of a truth so big, so undeniable, that they don't know whether to embrace it or run away from it. And this is where the real challenge begins. Because now your soulmate must confront what they can no longer ignore. The dream wasn't just a dream. It wasn't a coincidence. It wasn't their mind tricking them. It was the truth. A truth that can no longer be buried. A truth that the angels have made sure they cannot avoid. And now a decision must be made. Will they listen to the guidance of their soul? Will they allow themselves to see what has been obvious all along? Or will they try to silence it? Try to push it away? Try to convince themselves that what they felt was nothing more than a dream? Because if they do, if they ignore this message, they may lose the one thing that was always meant to be theirs, you. And that is why the angels are reaching out to you now. Because this isn't just about what your soulmate feels. It's about the future. And in the next part of this message, I will reveal exactly where this journey is leading. Because something even more powerful is about to be unveiled. And you cannot afford to miss it. Your twin flame has awakened, but everything feels different now. The night they thought was so important, so unforgettable, has faded into the background, replaced by something much stronger. A feeling they can't ignore, a reality they can't explain. Because while their mind tries to hold onto what they thought was true, their spirit is saying something completely different. Their heart is beating to a new rhythm, as if trying to remind them of something they've always known but were too afraid to face. And no matter how much they try to rationalize, no matter how hard they try to convince themselves otherwise, they can't escape what the dream has revealed. The divine have spoken, and what they have shown your twin flame is not something that can simply be dismissed. Because this wasn't just a dream. It wasn't a brief moment of fantasy. It was a message from heaven, a sacred awakening, a call to consciousness that can't be ignored. And now the most important question is, what comes next? Because knowing the truth is one thing, accepting it is another, and your twin flame is now at a critical point. one that will decide everything. Will they accept what their spirit is telling them? Or will they allow fear, uncertainty, and the baggage of the past to keep them from embracing the love they were always meant to find? The divine have already shared what they needed to. They have shown your twin flame the truth, removed the illusions, and left them with one undeniable fact: you. And yet, despite this, despite the power of the dream, despite the clarity of their feelings, your twin flame is hesitating. Because opening their heart to you means letting go of everything they previously believed was real. It means admitting that they have been searching in the wrong places, that they have been chasing shadows, that they have been looking for love everywhere except where it has always existed: with you. And that realization is scary, because love, true love, is frightening in its intensity. It is raw. It is all-consuming. It is something that requires surrender. And surrendering means trusting. It means letting go of fear, of doubt, of the lies they have told themselves. It means choosing you completely. But are they ready for that? This is the internal struggle happening inside them right now. This is the conflict raging between their heart and mind, between what they have known and what they are only just beginning to understand. And this is where you come in. Because while your twin flame struggles with this new awareness, while they wrestle between accepting and resisting the truth, there's something the divine need you to do. You are not meant to simply sit back and wait. You are not meant to just hope that they will see what has already been shown to them. You are a part of this divine plan. Your energy, your presence, your belief in this connection, it all matters. Because what happens next is not just up to them. It is also up to you. And that is why the divine are sharing this message with you today. Because you need to know that this is not just about waiting for them to acknowledge the truth. This is about aligning yourself with the love that is meant for you. And that means something powerful. You must prepare for what lies ahead. Because whether your twin flame chooses to embrace this truth now or later, the outcome has already been decided. You are meant to be together. This love is destined, and nothing can change that. But your actions now will shape the path forward. And there is a crucial message that the divine need you to hear. Because while your twin flame struggles with this awakening, while they stand on the edge of realization, there is one thing that will determine how quickly they step into this love. And you need to understand what it is. Because without it, they may delay in seeing the truth. And you have already waited long enough. The divine are illuminating the way ahead. And in the next part of this message, I will explain exactly what you need to do to align yourself with the love that is already written in the stars. You cannot afford to miss this. Because the moment you understand what is next, everything will change. Your twin flame is awake, yet the world around them no longer feels the same. Something inside them has shifted. Something so profound that it echoes in their chest like a memory they can't silence. Their heart beats differently now, as if it has been touched by the divine. Something undeniable. And yet, they don't fully understand what has happened. They sit in stillness, their mind still trying to make sense of it all. They remember the night before, the moments they thought were special, the feelings they thought were real. But the feeling that lingers, the one thing they can't shake, is you. Your presence continues to linger in their heart. Your energy still surrounds them. And no matter how much they try to focus on anything else, it is you who keeps drawing them back. And the confusion is overwhelming, because nothing makes sense anymore. How is it that after everything, after what they thought was an unforgettable evening, it's not that person they are thinking about, but you? Why does it feel like their soul is reaching out to you, yearning for you in ways they never expected? Why does it feel as if their entire being is longing for something that just yesterday they had convinced themselves wasn't real? The questions keep coming over and over, and the more they try to dismiss them, the louder they get. Because the truth cannot be ignored. They can feel it in every breath, in every heartbeat. Something has changed, and deep down, a part of them already knows why. The dream wasn't just a dream. It was a message, a revelation, a call to awakening that they were never meant to ignore. And now, as they sit there trying to put everything together, they begin to experience something even stronger than before. Something they don't fully understand, but can't deny. They feel the pull, the invisible thread that has always connected them to you. The connection that not even time, distance, or choices could break. And this is where the real struggle begins. Because now your twin flame must decide what to do with everything they are experiencing. Do they surrender to what their soul is telling them? Or do they resist it, holding on to the life they had built without you, trying to convince themselves that what they felt was just a dream? This is the moment where everything could change. Because if they heed the call, if they allow themselves to embrace what has always been within them, then the path back to you is already being forged. But if they refuse, if they let fear, doubt, or pride hold them back, then this journey could take much longer than it was ever meant to. And that is why the divine are reaching out to you now. Because you are not meant to suffer in silence. You are not meant to stand still, hoping that they will find their way alone. You are meant to be a part of this awakening. Because there is something important that you can do right now. Something that will not only strengthen your connection, but will also help your twin flame see the truth they are struggling to accept. You are not helpless in this. Your energy, your thoughts, your spiritual alignment, it all plays a part. Because what unfolds next depends on the energy you project into the universe. And this is what the divine need you to understand. Because in the next part of this message, I will tell you exactly what you must do to align yourself with the love that is already written in the stars. This is the moment you've been waiting for. And once you understand what is next, everything will shift. The moment of realization is upon us. Your twin flame may not fully get it yet, but something within them is changing, aligning with the truth the divine have been revealing all along. They have spent too long searching in the wrong places, chasing illusions, and believing that love was something they needed to find outside of themselves. But now they can no longer ignore what their spirit is telling them. Because even as they awaken, even as they go through their day, as they try to focus on their routine and push away the overwhelming emotions that have taken hold of them, they feel you. It is no longer a passing thought, no longer a fleeting memory. It is an undeniable presence. They try to deny it, try to tell themselves it's nothing, that it's just a lingering dream. But no matter what they do, you are there. Your image, your energy, your warmth, it's all around them, drawing them in, reminding them of something their heart has always known but their mind was too afraid to accept. Because the love they thought they had found that evening, it was never real. It was a lesson, but also a mirror, a test, a way for the universe to show them the difference between what is temporary and what is eternal. And now, with each passing moment, the truth becomes clearer. They don't miss the person they were with that night. They don't long for the connection they thought was so special. Because when they search their heart for what remains, for what truly matters, there is only one answer: you. This is the moment where their spirit begins to recognize the truth like never before. And yet, they are still afraid. Because acknowledging this love means surrendering to something bigger than themselves. It means admitting that no matter how hard they've tried to escape it, no matter how much they have tried to convince themselves it wasn't real, they cannot run from what was always meant to be. And the divine are guiding them now, nudging them, whispering in their ears, surrounding them with signs they cannot ignore. They hear your name in unexpected places. They see reminders of you in the smallest details. They feel emotions they can't explain, memories of you bubbling up at the most random times. And every time they try to dismiss it, every time they try to tell themselves it's just their mind playing tricks, the feeling only grows stronger. Because love like this doesn't fade. Love like this doesn't disappear. It lingers, persists. It calls them back again and again until they have no choice but to acknowledge it. And the divine are making sure they do. Because the time for waiting is over. The time for pretending, for denying, for ignoring the truth, it has come to an end. Your twin flame is being guided to you. Everything in the universe is conspiring to bring them back into your life, to make them see what has been right in front of them all along. But there is one last thing that must happen. Because while the divine are guiding them, while they are awakening to the truth, there is one final step that must be taken before they can finally reach you. And it is the most important one of all. Because if they don't take this step, if they allow fear to hold them back, if they hesitate for too long, then the journey to you could take much longer than it was ever meant to. and you have already been patient enough. So now the divine's attention turns to you, because there is something you must do. Something that will not only help your twin flame find their way, but will also prepare you for when they finally arrive. And in the next part of this message, I will reveal exactly what that is. Because once you understand what comes next, everything will change. The final step is about to be revealed, and you must not miss it. The divine have shown everything your twin flame has felt. The shift, the undeniable pull, the awakening that has stirred something deep within them. They are standing on the edge of realization, feeling your presence in ways they never have before. The whispers of the divine have surrounded them, guiding them towards the truth they can no longer deny. But now, dear soul, the focus shifts to you, because the journey ahead is not just about your twin flame awakening to this love. It is about you stepping into alignment with what is meant to be. The divine wants you to understand something crucial. You are not powerless in this connection. Your twin flame is being guided, but they are also wrestling with their fears, their doubts, their old ways of thinking. They have been conditioned to look for love in the wrong places, to chase what is temporary instead of surrendering to what is eternal. And while the universe is playing its part in awakening them, your energy is essential in this divine process as well. Because love is not just about waiting, it is about preparing, aligning, trusting, and the divine are asking you to do just that right now. So what does this mean for you? What must you do in this moment to ensure that this love, this connection that has been written in the stars, becomes a reality? The answer is simple, but also profound. You must become the version of yourself who is fully ready to receive this love. Because the truth is, if your twin flame returned to you today, but you are still holding on to past hurts, doubts, or fears, if you are still questioning your worth, still doubting whether you are truly meant for this connection, then the love that is destined to unite you would struggle to fully blossom. The divine are asking you to step into your highest vibration, to prepare not just for the arrival of your twin flame, but for the life you are meant to live with them. Because love like this doesn't enter your life to stay small. It comes to expand you, to elevate you, to propel you into your highest self. And so now the question shifts from, when will they see the truth? To, are you ready for them when they do? Because they are on their way. The universe has already set this in motion. But what they find when they come to you depends on you. So in this moment, the divine asks you to do 3 things. Let go of any doubts that this love is meant for you. You have spent enough time wondering if this connection is real. The answer has been revealed to you. The signs have been placed before you. Your heart has always known the truth. Stop questioning it. Stop resisting it. Trust in the divine plan. Align yourself with the love you want to experience. Your twin flame is awakening, but their journey is still unfolding. Don't let your energy become one of waiting and longing. Instead, shift into preparation and embodiment. Live as if this love is already yours. Become the version of yourself who is already living in this truth. When you do this, you send a powerful energetic signal to the universe, one that calls your twin flame to you even faster. Surrender the timing, but stay alert to the signs. The divine are orchestrating this reunion, and divine timing is unfolding exactly as it should. Don't fall into impatience or despair. Instead, maintain a state of faithful expectation. Trust that the right moment is being created. And as you wait, pay attention to the signs. The universe will continue to send its messages, showing you when the moment is near. Because, dear soul, the moment is coming. The love you have waited for, the connection that was written before this lifetime, it is already manifesting. Your twin flame is on their way to you. The final steps are being taken. But now it is your turn to move forward. Because this is not just about waiting for love to arrive. This is about becoming the person who is ready to receive it. So welcome this message into your heart. Live as if the love you yearn for is already yours. Because the truth is, it already is. It always has been. Dear soul, if this video resonated with you, express your gratitude below this video as a sign of appreciation for this revelation. This empowers us to continue sharing messages of connection and faith. And now, love is finally on its way back to you. Consider making a generous contribution if you feel moved to support our efforts in spreading divine messages. Whether it's $5, $10, $20, or $50, your contribution helps us continue sharing these profound messages of healing and hope with the world. Spreading the word is just the beginning of our mission. Hearts are being healed, hope is being renewed, and souls are being guided back to the light. Your support helps us achieve our shared goal of making a positive impact. Your generosity, no matter how small, is what keeps our community thriving and bringing people together in love on this sacred journey. We are all connected, and we will rise together. By uniting, we can overcome anything. Let us embrace the abundance that lies ahead with open hearts. Amen.